Zhenya, and this is Zhenya's kitchen. Today we've got mushrooms on the table, and we'll have cheeses and crab meat. You'll never guess what we're making. We're making crab and cheese and most delicious mushroom stem stuffed mushrooms. So basically we're making stuffed mushrooms, a little bit of an Asian style, just because there's no crab meat. You never know. So anyway, so today we're going to bake and stuff and saute and mix. Is gonna be so delicious. It's a great appetizer for a crowd, especially if it's not my father-in-law who doesn't like mushrooms. But everybody else does. They're really popular. They're usually gone in seconds. So let's start with taking the stems out and cooking them. So first, we're going to spray our pan that we're gonna bake the heads in first with some cooking spray so they don't stick. And I'm gonna show what we're gonna do. The mushrooms have already been washed. So I take a mushroom and I nudge the stem a little. See? Ta-da! And I sit away the stem, and I'm going to take the head and put it this open inside down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prep the mushrooms a little bit. What I don't like about mushrooms that are stuffed is when you take a bite, those super hot juices hit you right in your teeth, and it's just too much. So that's why when I cook them originally before stuffing, I put them the opening down. And the juices will come out a little bit. The mushrooms will start cooking. All right. So I'm going to continue doing all my mushrooms. I'm going to show you one more time. Look. Nudge the mushroom. Nudge the. Ta-da! If you hear that pop, it's coming out. I'm going to continue doing that. I'm going to come back to you just in a second when I'm done with popping the mushrooms. The mushroom looks this beautiful. We are going to season them a little bit with salt and pepper, just a teeny bit, just for a little something. And now they're going to go in the oven at 350. I'll time how long it's going to take, and I'll come back to you. But we are going to prep the stuffing while they're baking. So the next step is going to be chopping all these little stems. We're going to cut them in half and little pieces. You can do as little as you want. You can even do a little food processor if you want. But I'm just gonna, maybe I'll do quarters, little pieces, just like this. I'm gonna cut all of them like this because they're gonna be part of our stuffing. You don't have to use the stems if you don't like to, but I figured mushroom is a mushroom. Can't waste it. We're gonna come back to you when you're done chopping them all. So the next step we're gonna do is put our chopped up mushrooms in hot oil. And we're going to cook them till they become really soft, and they're gonna cook down inside, and they're gonna lose some moisture at some point too. I'm gonna give them a couple of minutes and I'll come back to you and we'll check on them. After a couple of minutes and about medium-high temperature, the mushrooms look this amazing, nice and fried. We are going to season them with about half a teaspoon of salt and a little bit of black pepper, just a pinch. This is it. They are done. I'm going to take them off, turn it off, and let them sit and cool for a second. Now I'm going to regroup and I'm going to show you the mushrooms out of the oven. I'm going to tell you exact time because I'm not sure what time it is right now. So I'll show you the mushrooms, tell you the time. See you soon. So the mushrooms were in the oven for 10 minutes at 350. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip them, because what I want them to do is I want them to cool off now, and they lost all their juices. You see lots of juices here on the bottom, and I want them to cool off so that stuffing that consists, of some cream cheese and cheese doesn't just ooze out. I do want it to stay in. Alright. Okay, now I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna put this away and I'm gonna bring back the other mushrooms, the chopped ones, and we're gonna mix in the stuffing. And then we're gonna stuff, and then we're gonna bake, and then we're gonna eat. So for our first ingredient, we do have our cooked up mushrooms. Now we're gonna get some cream cheese. About 1.5 ounces of cream cheese. Now I'm gonna take a big chunk That's not a big chunk. 2 medium chunks of crab meat and slice it in a tiny little pieces. Just like this. If you want, you can use a little shredder, like a little grater, and grate them too. It's up to you. Tiny, tiny. Okay. Add this to the mixture. And our last ingredient is gonna be just a little bit of some cheese. I have Italian cheese blend here, so a tablespoon or so, no more than that. And now I'm just gonna incorporate it all together with the cream cheese. Just mix it all in. So next I'm gonna meet you back at the stove and we're going to stuff the mushrooms. So back with our mushrooms, we're gonna tip them over a little bit again and get all that extra moisture out just in case, because some of them are still warm, so they're still producing that juice. And again, I don't really like it. All right. Now we're gonna take a little bit of our stuffing and start putting it in our mushrooms. Unfortunately, we can't fit too much in it, but we're gonna do our best. Go. Each mushroom gets some. This is it. I'm going to continue stuffing them all. I'll come back to you right before we put them all in the oven. We might put a teeny bit of cheese on it, just, you know, for the yumminess. So the mushrooms are stuffed and they go in the oven. It's 350. We're going to time it. I was hoping to put more cheese on them. They're pretty stuffed. I was afraid that will not all fit in it. Maybe next time when you do it, try buying bigger mushroom, maybe a portobello mushroom. That would be delicious. Okay, we go in the oven. I'm gonna time it. It should not take long because all the stuff in it is already cooked, so we just want it to get gooey. So I'm gonna come back to you with time and a taste test. To look this delicious, mushrooms took 17 minutes in my oven at 350. Let's have a taste test. Let's see. This is really good. Really good. The mushroom is cooked through because remember we baked it first a little bit and then we baked it again with the stuffing. And there's no piping hot juice spraying right in your mouth, which is lovely. It's actually a little cooled off. The mixture is nice and lovely and creamy from cream cheese. It has nice flavor. You can taste the crab meat, you can taste the mushroom. This is really good. This is delicious. This is a perfect appetizer for your party. I would probably triple the size if I were you, because people, if they like mushrooms, they're gonna go fast. I'm Zhenya, this is Zhenya's Kitchen, and this is my take on stuffed mushrooms.